Ooh, that chair shot landed.
You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now.
I don't think that chair is going to be good for much after this match.
Look at this, Cole. It's the Anaconda Vice.
There's the submission. She might have no choice but to tap.
Oh, you're not going to last long here.
No, it's time to fight out or tap out, King.
She's going to need to dig down deep if she wants to keep going now. How many more chair shots can they take?
Whoa, watch out. After a shot like that, you're going to be walking funny, talking funny. Heck, you'll probably be seeing funny.
Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now.
We know what this is.
And she slaps on the submission. Will this be it?
She's having a real hard time getting back to her feet.
Oh, and did you hear the impact? Oh, the flesh. Look at the welts. Oh, not again. Not again. Oh, my. Get the medics down here.
Just look at this. I don't know how we can continue having a match under these circumstances. This is like a street beating.
Wait a minute. She's going for it again. There doesn't seem to be any slowing her down now.
Oh, watch out. Two major blows with that weapon did significant damage. If this isn't enough to win the match, I don't want to know what's going to happen next.
Falcon Arrow! That should do it.
The finisher strikes again. Feeling that maneuver a second time might mean this is all over.
Every muscle in that body is battered now. Well, this might be the worst yet. Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage.
When she gets in attack mode, look out.
Outside of the ring here, there are so many different tools at your disposal.
Yeah, they're literally everywhere.
Oh, and did you hear the impact?
There's a point.
This action has gotten completely out of control.
Oh, not again. Not again. Oh, my. Get the medics down here.
Absorbing a little bit of punishment here. Nothing to be overly concerned about, though.
And there's the face buster.
King, once you get outside the ring, anything can happen.
Yeah, and it usually does. Over the years, I've seen more careers come to an abrupt end outside of the ring than I can remember. This area is so dangerous.
Outside of the ring here, there are so many different tools at your disposal.
Yeah, they're literally everywhere.
What great action we've had in this match.
I'm absolutely loving it, Cole. Come on, aren't you? Look how excited you are.
This match has been 100 miles per hour since the opening bell.
Oh, and I don't see any slowing down in the future. This is a great matchup. I'm loving it.
You're watching Raw, the longest running weekly episodic television program in history. Some damage has been dished out, but certainly not enough to assume this one's even close to being over.
I don't know how much longer she's going to be able to go.
Oh, and did you hear the impact?
She's on an absolute tear right now.
Oh, that's a shot. What do you think about that strategy? Obliviate your opponent and put yourself on the path to victory.
I assure you, You cannot miss a moment of Raw. You never know what'll happen next.
This may be turning into a brawl, King.
Yeah, just don't bring it over here.
Call your friends, let them know what's going on right now in this awesome match.
You're right about that. Cole, call your one friend. This match has taken so much out of her.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
Well, that's a strategy you have to always have in the back of your head, Cole. If you ever see a weakness in your opponent, you got to jump on it.
She's going for it.
It's matches like this one that make Divas matches can't miss television.
She looks unbeatable tonight.
These competitors trying to keep their wits about them.
Well, Cole, it's so important not to lose your cool in a match like this, not to lose your focus. You make a mistake, and I guarantee you, your opponent is going to capitalize on it.
Great Divas action here in WWE.
All Diva action is always great, Cole. You know I love the Divas.
Oh, man!
That's it.
Did you hear that?
I'm just glad I didn't feel it. Well, that steel chair has done the damage.
Well, I don't know if you would categorize this as innovative offense, but it sure gets the job done. Just look at what's going on here. It is human destruction.
There's the submission. She might have no choice but to tap. Got to be careful not to take on too much more damage here. When she gets in attack mode, look out. I want to take a moment to thank all the fans at home tuning in for this Divas action.
And I want to take a moment for me to thank the WWE. And here's an early cover.
Look at this action, and there's still plenty to come.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
Thank you for tuning in to Raw, the flagship program of WWE. You're watching Raw, the longest running weekly episodic television program in history.
And there's the reversal.
A boot to the face. God, what an impact.
Not this.
I assure you, you cannot miss a moment of Raw. You never know what'll happen next. Looks to me like the gas tank is at about halfway. You want to make sure it doesn't get close enough to E, though. That's for sure. So damaging.
Well, we're on the move here. She's going to need to dig down deep if she wants to keep...
Oh, and did you hear the impact?
Great Divas action here in WWE.
Another vicious shot with that foreign object.
I think she's trying to prove a point here.
Oh, not again. Not again.
Another knockout blow. That could be it. We have just witnessed the coup de grace.
How awesome was that?
Take a look at what's going on in there. This show of ability might bother some, but it is impressive. What force.
Oh, baby, her opponent is in bad, bad shape here. Well, this might be the worst yet. Man, she's making it look easy here.
King, once you get outside the ring, anything can happen.
Yeah, and it usually does. Over the years, I've seen more careers come to an abrupt end outside of the ring than I can remember. This area is so dangerous.
Direct hit. I don't know if you can get back on your feet after that. Getting tagged like that might be enough to keep an opponent down for good.
Once again, thank you for tuning into this Divas match.
I would never even think of tuning out of a Divas match.
I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
Me too. I've given up even trying to figure out what they're going to do next. I'm just sitting back watching and enjoying.
Oh my, get the medics down here.
That must have caused major damage. You just can't train to be ready for an assault like that.
Thank you for tuning in to Raw, the flagship program of WWE. Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
Well, that's a strategy you have to always have in the back of your head, Cole. If you ever see a weakness in your opponent, you got to jump on it. She looks unbeatable tonight. Well, we're on the move here.
I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
Me too. I've given up even trying to figure out what they're going to do next. I'm just sitting back watching and enjoying.
A lot of chatter on social media over this Divas match here tonight.
She's clearly not shy about proving her dominance.
Each of these competitors.
Hey, going for the cover.
She's not done yet.
And I'm glad. I want this match to go a long time.
Great reversal.
I assure you, you cannot miss a moment of Raw. You never know what'll happen next.
I can't believe this is still going on. This has reached the point of savagery, and there's not a doctor or EMT in sight.
I don't know how much longer she's going to be able to go.
Oh, and did you hear the impact?
We're watching someone toying with their opponent.
Steel and flesh meet once more.
She is such a professional. She knows exactly what she's doing in there. Oh, man, repeated chair shots.
What an attack. Take it from me, there's never a good place or a good time to get hit. WWE's not like other sports where you call a timeout after a major hit. The match goes on.
It's safe to say that was not the original plan.
No, something went wrong somewhere.
What type of competitor is favored when you step outside the ropes, King?
Well, in my opinion, the more vicious, the more destructive person that's willing to do absolutely anything to hurt his opponent, regardless of the consequences.